If I could go back and do Zappos all over again, I would actually come up with our values from day one. We actually didn't always have values. It wasn't until about 5 years into it that we rolled out our values, and it was one of those things that a lot of us, myself personally, actually resisted in the early days because it felt like one of those big corporate things to do. And I think part of the reason we felt that way is because a lot of, especially bigger corporations, have these things called, they might call them values or guiding principles or so on, but the problem is they're usually very lofty sounding. They kind of read like a press release the marketing department put out, but maybe you learn about it on day one of orientation or on the website, and then it just becomes this meaningless plaque on the lobby wall. And so for us, we wanted to not have that happen to us. We wanted to come up with committable core values, and by committable meaning we're actually willing to hire or fire people based on whether they're living up to those values completely independent of their actual job performance. And when you use that criteria, it's actually a really hard list to come up with. It took us a year to come up with it, and it wasn't just a few executives spending a long weekend at an offsite somewhere, but I actually just sent an email out to the entire company and asked everyone, what should our values be? Got back a whole bunch of different responses, and then went back and forth for about a year, and then eventually came up with our list of 10.